Hello, we're live for another match day for the Bundesliga. We really got someone in here, so big shout out to Big Man. Can't stay for long, but feel free to catch that on a replay if you have time. Have exams tomorrow, yeah, feel enough there. At least you'll be able to catch up on the stream if you're interested. But yeah, let's go over the results from match day number 9's results and see how I got on with the predictions. And feel free to get involved. Yeah, feel enough there, Big Man. It's all up to you. No pressure at all, but thank you for tuning in. So we had some interesting results, with the most one being Dortmund losing against Koln. So that was a bit of a shocker. But we start things off with Wolfsburg. 5-3 winners against Werder Bremen. What an epic match to kickstart match day number 9 out in Germany there. And we got Toysman XB8 in here as well too. So thank you for tuning in once again. So we had the likes of Baku, Woods, Weghorst with 2 goals, and Ballack scoring the goals for Wolfsburg. For Werder Bremen, Court, Mo Wald, and also Brooks with their own goal in the match there. It was 3-3 coming into the second half, and Wolfsburg just managed to pull away there. We had Mo Wald got sent off for Werder Bremen, and he might have proved a bit too costly. Can I put my nose? No, I'm not interested in doing that at this stage. Potentially a 500 subscriber special idea, maybe, if a few other people want to see that going on. Who knows? So they have 13-5 shots for Wolfsburg and 6-4 on target too. Wolfsburg and Freiburg shared the points in a 1-1 draw. Had Griffo for Freiburg and we had Vargas for Wolfsburg. 10 shots each and 5-2 on target for Freiburg. He keeps talking about this cancer situation there, and I'd say some of the stuff isn't exactly boiling, but maybe, I don't know, finds entertainment in me hurting myself or getting into some sort of damage there. I don't know. People have different mindsets, I guess, but I'm just happy that he's tuning in and listening to the streams anyway, because that really helps me out. The more people have involved and get their watch time up, get the subscribers up, and then eventually be able to start to make some money, which will be quite exciting. That is far distant future at this stage. Next game, we had Koln, 2-1 winners against Dortmund. This was a huge shock result here, with Shaqiri with 2 goals for Koln and Torgan Hazard for Dortmund. But they shouldn't be losing this match. This was a good opportunity to just get a nice, safe, secure 3 points. Wow, all of a sudden we've got 5 people in the stream there. So if you hit the like button already, feel free to hit the like button on the stream, get involved, and join in the conversations. So we got Hash Kaka in here, we idiots, and can I pee my pants? No, I also don't want to do that as well too. Pee the pants for 500 subs. That might be pushing it a bit too far there, I suppose. Hope you make money and become rich. Yeah, that is the idea, be a big man. So we got 5 shots on target each for Dortmund. So I did cover this game a bit more details yesterday if you want to check out that video as well too, with all these big Champions League sides battling to get their victories. And yeah, Dortmund was one of those sides. So the fixture congestion actually really stuffing up some of these sides. Or at least that's what they're going to claim as the excuse. Leipzig 2-1 winners against Arminia Bielefeld. So it had Tazins and Nkunku for Leipzig. No excuses here for them. They actually managed to go out and get their 3 points. Close got a late goal there for Arminia. 15-14 shots for Leipzig and 6-3 on target. And you want me to pee my pants because you disliked? Well, that doesn't make any sense. If you hit the like button, that's works it a little bit more, but it's not something that I'm going to get into there, Tweez man. Unfortunately for your sake, Bayern Munich, they are 3-1 winners against Stuttgart. I caught the highlights of this match there. Stuttgart were good for their money. They managed to score the first goal in this game with Koulibaly, and they also had another gilt-edged chance to actually make this game 2-0. And chances in the second half once Bayern Munich were able to take the lead late in the first half with goals from Coman and Lewandowski. But at the end of the day, Bayern Munich did get the hard-fought 3 points, with Costa getting the final goal there too. And hello, we also got Toilet Man popping into the stream as well too, so thank you for coming along. As the AFL superstar is live here, the 69 goals I was able to go out and score there. So 15 to 14 shots for Stuttgart and 6 to 4 on target for Bayern Munich. Next game was another big game with a 6-goal thriller between Union Berlin and Eintracht Frankfurt. Andrich and Cruz for Union Berlin, a couple of goals in the first 6 minutes, and Cruz managed to get a second coming into the end of the match. Silva with 2 goals and Dost scoring as well too. I suck Toys man there. I don't see how many that you kicked. Definitely not 69. Yeah, exactly there, Taller man. How many did you kick? I'd say it was less than 5 or something. I basically took all the goals in that match there. So you need to really work on your skills and get shooting boots on, because it's just a bit of a no-show there. I told one of my friends and stuff, yeah. Thanks for the support there, big man. All of a sudden up to 433 subscribers, so definitely boosting quite high. And hopefully you guys just not in because you've been told to do so and subbing all that. It's nice to have you actually get involved with the chat and check out their streams because you're generally interested as well too. It's quite helpful. You got 278 goals. When did you do that, Toys Man? I want a link of that video in the description below. Mönchengladbach, they defeated strugglers Schalke 4-1 as Niehorst, Wentz, Chuam and also Wolf for Gladbach. Weimann managed to get on the score sheet for Schalke, but they just continue on losing no matter what manager they got, whatever the system they're playing. They're just not at the races this season. 80 in the 30 shots for Gladbach and 9 to 2 on target. Leverkusen Hertha Berlin was a nil stalemate. Leverkusen 16 to 5 on the shots, 3 to 1 on target for Hertha Berlin on this game here. And finally, Mainz and Hoffenheim. There you share the points, and a 1-1 draw with Carlson for Mainz and Bibo for Hoffenheim. Grieger getting sent off in the 80th minutes. Yeah, exactly there, big man. It's always a good idea if you have a small streamer to pop in to check out some of the other streamers that have maybe just a few thousand, so they are more support than you, but not too much support, so you just get completely overlooked. So yeah, it's probably a good system. Try and reach out to a few different channels along the way, and yeah, manage to find the right connections on that one there, and yeah, really get involved in the chats. And I didn't even ask for the support, but they were able to just come up and help me. What team do I support? I support Chelsea in the Premier League. They got a 0-0 draw against Tottenham there today, so not the worst result in the world. Would have been a lot better to win the match so we can go top of the table. Probably going to drop down to 4th place tomorrow once Leicester City beats Fulham, I would assume so. But it's all very, very tight out in the Premier League there, so it should make for a very exciting season at least anyway. So we had 10 to 9 shots for Hoffenheim and 4 to 3 on target. Yeah, once again, the Toys man, there's no pee, there's no poo in my pants there, at least in this stream. If you just having to catch me on a extremely bad day, then you might be in luck, but it's probably not going to happen, unfortunately, for you there. I think they have good players, but need to work harder. Well, I mean, we've been doing really well, I think. With Mendy coming in as a new goalkeeper, keeping all these clean sheets, that has really boosted our chances, as we've been pretty prolific at the top at worst of times. But yeah, to not concede 3 goals against West Brom like we did early in the season definitely helps for sure. So that's all the games for the Bundesliga there. So how do we get on with our predictions? I can say that Cavan Wright did better, 10.65, but that the likes of Leipzig, Bayern Munich, Gladbach, Mainz, Hoffenheim to draw, as well as the Union Berlin Eintracht Frankfurt match to draw. So welcome back to the prediction battle there, Cavan Wright, because he's been missing for quite a while. So back with ban. Second place for the week went to myself, 7.15. The likes of Leipzig, Bayern Munich, Gladbach, and also Union Berlin and Eintracht Frankfurt to draw. And Football Simulator 5.42 with Wolfsburg, Leipzig, Bayern Munich, and Gladbach to win the matches. Oh, we've got a few people on the stream now, and we've got Carman22. So thank you for popping in since I came and saw you stream there recently. So yeah, exactly. A big hype after that 69 goal that I managed to score a couple of days ago. So the overall leaderboard says myself now on top with 72.13. Got the Football Simulator in second with 70.73. Cavan Wright in third, 41.22. That's a emergency 25.94. And Tom O with 8.7. Yeah, exactly. But I've even got off to a fast start. It was after the second quarter that I really got involved and score. Started to score a whole bunch of those goals, and then it sort of transitioned into the third and fourth quarter there. So, be an interesting experiment if we go all guns blazing from the start on another video, I suppose, at some stage. I got a wicket and cricket on Friday. Okay, so you play for an actual club there, again, do you? I know that the New Zealand's West Indies game T20 match ended in a draw today because only 2 overs were played and Wayne cost us. So, but we really won the series, so nothing to be too salty about. Alright, so let's go on to match number 10's matches now then. Starting off with the big Berlin derby. We've got Hertha Berlin as they take on a Union Berlin. So we got 2 wins each and 2 draws. 2010 to 2013 and 2019 to 2020. $2.30 for Hertha Berlin, $3.20 for the draw, $2.88 for Union Berlin. Australia's match in India, yeah, I did see I heard about the first match there where Australia won by so many ones, was it 71 plus or something against India. Home advantage and all that really helps us all too. So yeah, India need to step up their game, don't they? And the good old Mazda, and then bait. So Mazda, that's like a bit of a car, and then baiting's a bit like fishing. So you want to go on the car and fish for stuff there. Is that what you're trying to say there, Toys Man, or are you trying to say something else? Yeah, I don't know who disliked it. I just know only one person's liked the stream. We've got 5 people in here, so it'd be good to get those numbers up, like we just did just then, up to 2. It's good. Alright, so next up we have Freiburg against Mönchengladbach here. Tweezman will be the dislike person. 10 wins for Freiburg, 8 wins for Gladbach, and 5 draws. 2 wins each and a draw in the past 5 games. Also for this match, we got $3.75 for Freiburg. We have $3.25 for the draw and $1.72 for Gladbach. Oh, forgot to mention the Berlin derby game there. I went for a 2-2 draw. Football Simulator is going to go with a 3-3 draw, with these sides currently in 13th place for Hertha Berlin. Union Berlin doing business in 6th place at the moment. So Gladbach are the favourites for this match. They find themselves in 7th against Freiburg. 4 wins, 3 draws, and 2 defeats this season. For Freiburg, they are in 14th position, winless in their past 5 games. 1 win, 4 draws, and 4 defeats. So I'm going to go for Gladbach to win 2-0. The Football Simulator is going to go Freiburg 2-1 winners. Tweezman is jealous he didn't kick a goal. Yeah, exactly. Did he kick none at all? I thought he did manage to score a couple, but nowhere close at all. Did you know I killed Maradona? No, you didn't. But yeah, I kicked 660 goals though. Yeah, well, you need to send me this link. What video did you score over 100? I have no idea. And yeah, now you can come out with numbers that's not mathematically possible in the allotted time. Yeah, 65,436 is just not going to be possible in a 1 hour game. So next up, we have Eintracht Frankfurt as they take on Dortmund. 17 wins for Dortmund, 5 wins for Eintracht, and 9 draws. Dortmund 5 wins and 3 draws in the past 8 games. Eintracht Frankfurt $4.20, $4 for the draw, and $1.62 for Dortmund. Eintracht Frankfurt in 9th position, 2 wins, 6 draws, and 1 defeat. Meanwhile, for Dortmund, 6 wins and 3 defeats. There's not 2 hours in the AFL Evolution game, though, is it, there, Toys, man? In the actual proper game, it might be 2 hours, but yeah, not that I have been watching too much AFL in real life there recently, so I probably need to catch a few more games there. So, but out of whack with all that. So, let me know how long the actual AFL games are there. These guys, be good to let you know. So, Dortmund are the favourites for this match, but extremely disappointing loss against Koln at times. Just shouldn't happen. And they did lose against Bayern Munich before that as well, too, a couple of games ago. They currently sit 4 points behind Bayern Munich now. Should have been 1 point, but not to be. And we'll get to your math questions there, Toys, man, after once we finish the Bundesliga predictions, because it'll just take too much time typing it all out. And for the people that want to hear what I have to say for these games there, it wouldn't be appropriate. Usually around 2 hours of game time in the AFL game. Okay, yeah, fair enough for the actual AFL game. But how long was it for the AFL Evolution game that you guys had going on there? Because that was like an hour or so, was it? Cardi, I left the stream as it was so long. Yeah, I was basically falling asleep right at the end of the stream, so luckily I didn't miss anything else at the end. I just knew that the game finished and then sort of saw the stats on it, and then so I came back the following day, and it was just an extra 3 or 4 minutes, and did miss that on you guys doing the 30 push-ups that was supposed to happen. So you guys didn't end up doing the punishment that I had planned for you guys. So that was a bit unfortunate. I would have got involved and typed that to get you to do that, but somehow you missed out on that. Yeah, I think the Evolution game was 2 hours as well. Really? Okay. Strange. Yeah, actual 2 hours of real lifetime as well. It's about 8 p.m. in Melbourne. Yeah, it's just about 10 o'clock over here, so 2 hours ahead. So yeah, I was on that stream until past 2 in the morning, so it was pretty crazy. Anywho, back to these games. So I was mentioning Eintracht and Dortmund. Yeah, Dortmund's extremely disappointed in the match. Meanwhile, for Eintracht Frankfurt, they got 2 wins, 6 draws, 1 defeat during the past 4 games here. So I've gone for a 1-1 draw. The Football Simulator has backed Dortmund to bounce back with a 3-1 victory. Next game, we got Cologne as they take on Wolfsburg. 8 wins for Wolfsburg, 6 wins for Cologne, and 6 draws. Cologne with a 3-2 record in the past 5 matches. $3.30 for Cologne, $3.30 for the draw, and $2 for Wolfsburg. Cologne, they won 15th, 1 win, 3 draws, and 5 defeats, getting that first win of the season, as it turns out, against Dortmund. So, one of applause for that one. Meanwhile, for Wolfsburg, they won 5th, 4 wins, 5 draws, and no defeats, going this season undefeated so far. 4 wins and a draw in the past 5 matches. So surely Cologne won't win the back-to-back games here. Got to go for Wolfsburg to win this match. 3-1. The Football Simulator is going to go Cologne 2-1 winners. And jumping out the window is not going to happen there. Toys, man, I'm not allowed to jump at all because of my lead situation. And then, regardless of that, I don't necessarily want to jump out a window. That's pretty extremely dangerous. If you go to Optus Sports on YouTube and scroll down, you'll find African man barely saying Premier League names. It is so funny. Okay, if you go to Optus Sports, yeah, it'd be good to write all this information down there. Thank you there, big man. You're making some interesting, informative comments, unlike some other people. African guy, artsy name is funny. Yeah, enough. That sounds like an interesting videos that he produces. I mean, I'm not the best myself in artsing different player names. In terms of the club names, I know how to say them anyway, mostly. Right, next up, we have Arminia taking on Mainz. 1 victory each and 1 draw. 2006 to 2007 season. We have Arminia. They come into this basically dead on evens. $2.50, $3.30 for the draw, and $2.50 for Mainz. Arminia now in 17th, taking on 16th place Mainz. So, bit of a bottom of the table sludge match here. Just the one win each for both sides. 1 win, 1 draw, 7 defeats for Arminia compared to Mainz. 1 win, 2 draws, and 6 defeats. Arminia on a losing streak. Meanwhile, Mainz, a win and 2 draws in the past 3 matches. So they might be starting to find a little bit of form to try and keep them up for another season. So I'm going to go Mainz 2-1 winners. The Football Simulator is going to go for Arminia 4-2 win in the end. When I catch the bus to school, I saw this bird get hit by a car. Ooh, ouch. That would have been a bit of a nasty sight there, getting splashed. Hopefully it didn't affect the bus driver there, and just on the car instead. Okay, we've got some eggplants, and what is that? Is that some peaches as well too? Look at Sammy G's FC's channel now. I can't do that now. I'm busy streaming, but I can write it down for me to check us later there, Toys Man, as well as the Optus Sports African name, Premier League funny sunny names video as well too going on. Alright, so jot it down. Yeah, so in terms of this relegation battle fight between Arminia and Mainz, I have gone for Mainz 2-1 winners. The Football Simulator went for Arminia 4-2 win in the end. Next up, for the biggest game of the week, with Bayern Munich taking on Leipzig. So we've got 6 wins for Bayern Munich, 3 draws, and 1 victory for Leipzig. Bayern Munich 2 wins and 3 draws in the past 5 games. Also, this game, Bayern Munich comes to us as convincing favourites at $1.45, $4.50 for the draw, and $5 for Leipzig. Bayern Munich, top of the table with 7 wins, 1 draw, and 1 defeat. With 4 wins and a draw in the past 5 matches, scoring an impressive 31 goals there this season. Though it's not going to be the easiest as they take on a 2nd place Leipzig. 6 wins, 2 draws, and 1 defeat. 3 wins and a draw in the past 5 matches. So 2 points behind Leipzig are, so if they're able to win here, they get to go above Bayern Munich on the table. And I want to see that happen, potentially get myself 5 points in this game here. I'm going to go with Leipzig 2-1 win. The Football Simulator is going to go Bayern Munich 2-0 victory. He's cutting his hair apparently. Okay, yeah. Any dramatic style there? Is he cutting all of it? Is he going to go bald? Or he's just doing a standard haircut procedure just on himself? Well, I got quite a few emojis there. Big Man is using up, so that is interesting to see, as well as some interesting Japanese or something like that. So I'm not sure what that's translation to. And poo poo bum. Okay, there, Toys Man. Alright, so we got some soccer ball, flowers, and some rainbows, and some. Oh, okay, that's soccer goals and flags. Okay, interesting. And do I play Among Us? No, I haven't played that game yet, but it sounds like a pretty basic, simple sort of idea behind it, and it does sound quite interesting. So maybe eventually I might get around and have a go at it, because I did say that Cardsman22 did have a Among Us live stream video as well too on his 2nd channel. Well, his current channel was unable to do any streaming for another couple of months or so, was it? Yeah, should do a live stream with fans. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I just sort of need to know how to set everything up as well, because that takes a bit of effort, and for all the streams to not be buffering and all that. So it's the extra work going on, isn't it? And yeah, they got some nasty emojis there, Toys Man, but it's nice that you managed to get involved and try them out as well too. Alright, so next game we have Werder Bremen as they take on Stuttgart. 9 wins for Stuttgart, 8 wins for Werder Bremen, and 8 draws. Stuttgart, 3 wins and 2 draws in the past 6 games. We've got Werder Bremen and Stuttgart. Both got $2.50 odds here and $3.40 for the draw. Werder Bremen, they come as us in 11th. 2 wins, 5 draws, and 2 defeats. 4 draws in the past 5 games themselves, and they just came off a dramatic 5-3 loss. So they're definitely much more improved than they were last season when they ended up in their relegation playoff battle there. And they just managed to come through to keep themselves in the top flights for, was it like 42nd year in a row or something like that? Pretty ridiculous. So, meanwhile, for Stuttgart, newly promoted side, doing bits and pieces this season themselves, actually above Werder Bremen on the table, but only just on the goal difference. 2 wins, 5 draws, and 2 defeats. They got 4 draws in the past 5 matches for Stuttgart. And both me and the football site is going to go for a 1-1 draw for this game here. The only reason he hasn't banned you is because if he does, then it would be me. Can you mod me? No, I don't really want to mod anyone there because then exactly you probably would ban Toys Man. I don't want to ban Toys Man. I mean, even though he's saying some negative things, it's all a bit of fun at the end of the day to just say, and if you do get offended by it, then just have to somewhat ignore it. The next game we got Schalke against Leverkusen. 14 wins for Leverkusen, 9 wins for Schalke, and 7 draws. Leverkusen 2 wins and 3 draws in the past 6 matches. Schalke $5, $4 for the draw, and $1.53 for Leverkusen. Schalke, bottom of the Bundesliga, yet to win a game, 3 draws and 6 defeats, scoring 6 goals and conceding 28 in total. Meanwhile, for Leverkusen, they are in 3rd position, 5 wins, 4 draws, and no defeats, 4 wins and a draw in the past 5 games. So it should be a pretty straightforward, comfortable victory for Leverkusen. I've gone for a 3-0 win. Meanwhile, the football simulator somehow must know about Schalke's troubles and it's gone for an absolute thrashing with Leverkusen to win this game 7-0, with Illyrio scoring 6 of them in total. So no one's getting mod there, not Big Man, not Toys Man. So apologies about that. It's just not sort of my style. And do I have a job? Yes, I do. Work at a wildlife reserve, not just for pigs, but for other animals as well too. Sort of a maintenance keeper there. So doing pathways, weeding, and other tasks along the way, if you are wondering. And last game we have Hoffenheim as they take on Augsburg. 13 wins for Hoffenheim, 5 wins for Augsburg, and 5 draws. Hoffenheim 7 wins and 2 draws in the past 10 games. Hoffenheim, they come as this in 12th, 2 wins, 3 draws, and 4 defeats. Winless in the past 5 games. Meanwhile for Augsburg, down 8th, 3 wins, 3 draws, and 3 defeats. 1 win and 2 draws in the past 5 matches for themselves here. Going to finish things off with a home victory for Hoffenheim, a 2-0 win. And the football simulator is going to go for Augsburg, 4-1 winners. So that's all the matches for the Bundesliga predictions. Now we can actually get involved and continue the other conversations that you guys have got lined up for me. So, am I married? Not married. And what is my age? I'm 24 years old. And no, I'm not married. And it's not to a 45-year-old. Yeah, Toys Man's just making stuff up there. Big man. So, yeah. I wouldn't believe him when he comes along and makes these comments there straight away. Because most of the time it's not going to be accurate, is it? And did you still want me to do that math equation there, Toys Man? They had early on, there was a couple of them. So I need to jot them down and see if I can tally them up for you. That's 4, 8, 6, 7, 4, and the other one was 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 9, 6, 9, 9, 6, 9, 9, 6, 9, 9, 9, 6, 9, plus 420, 420, 420, 420. Alright, got them jotted down there just in case. Is Cardi here? He was here, but he might have left already. But so it's nice that he popped on anyway to check on how they're getting on, because of course, being a YouTuber himself there, he's probably busy making his own videos as well. So it's tough. It's tough. Sort of one at a time to check out other people's streams, but at least he managed to do that anyway. Hey? But in some beds, some white powder doesn't. No, doesn't sound good. Sounds some drug related, so I can't have that, can we? 990, 8956. I need it. Using the calculator for these math equations. Anyway, in the meantime, feel free to ask any other questions that you may have to do with these Bundesliga Matchday number 10 games or anything German Bundesliga related. Feel free to get involved with those predictions, or of course just any other comments that you might come up with there instead. So 438 990 895 674 plus 546 78 56 74 86 74. Okay, so that's the first math question there was 5.90 68476, and then the E plus 12. So it doesn't come up with the full number on this Google calculator thing that is, so no one's really argued that they want to see the whole equation from last time when Matt asked me all these math questions. I'm doing a transition week at school. Okay, how does that work there? Now that school season's just about coming to an end, with what exams going on, so that's basically just what you just come in, do exams, and then go back home and study or something like that. I think back when I was doing it back in the day. Do you know KSI has a 1-inch wonder? Well, what makes him a 1-inch wonder? I know who he is. He is one of the top YouTube people out there. So I have checked him out on a few occasions. Yeah, there was one other math question here. We might as well go ahead and see what the answer was. The 6969691 and the 420 So, you know. So what I sort of know what that's all about. But anywho. 6, 9. 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 9, 9, 6, 9, plus 4, 20, and then 4, 20 again, and there was another 4, 20, and one more 4, 20. The other one, that was 6.97, 01174, and the E plus 15. So those are your two math question answers there. Tweezman XB8. And Hitler only had one testicle. Okay. Fair enough. I think I might have heard that one there before. Just some random statistical information. Is there anything else that you have that you wanted to know about there, big man, or Tweezman XB8 before I finish this live stream for the night? You can come back to do it all again there tomorrow with all these other European football competitions going on, as well as catching up with last week's Parkline results. What high school did you go to? I went to Hapanui High School. Yeah, since I live in Christchurch, New Zealand, it's one of the closest ones around where I live. Alright, yeah, somewhat went out ideas. What you want me to discuss? I think Where's Moss is a girl. Who is Where's Moss? Where Moss? Might as well just do some searching. Oh, Sergio Ramos, the Real Madrid football player. Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, he somewhat looks like a girl. Okay. According to this image, he's quite a big beard situation that's going on. What makes him look like one? Not sure. I just see a lot of theory. I see a lot of hair going on. Let's see if I can find one without the hair. Okay, there's one without the hair. I don't know. I don't see it. No, I don't see it in these images. Maybe I should just check out this Sammy G stream there. Is he still streaming? Sammy G at the moment with the haircut going on. Sammy G FC SDS. I'm a refugee. Not sure if I believe that they're a big man, but if you are, well, congratulations. Nothing to be ashamed of there. The real question is Sammy G still streaming? Sammy G, but then it's penis is yummy caca is his other channel name, apparently. I don't know, I don't see it. The COVID-19 goal equation, full-time coming at 22. So is his name now Penis Yummy Caca? Okay, strange. Sam visit Melbourne, you should come to Melbourne. I have been to Melbourne before, once. It's the only time I've left the country back in 2006. So 14 years ago, I did go to Melbourne. So, you know, maybe you've seen me already. I bet most of your stuff's up in Melbourne. It seems to be out in the Australian direction for the most part. So maybe I should check out my YouTube analytics there, and then it should give me a bit more details on when everyone was formed. So I see Australia, the UK viewers being on the top parts, and also quite a few people from Nigeria has also got involved. Check me out as well too. Back when I was doing the under-20 World Cup games with Nigeria against Hungary, my most viewed video on this channel so far with 1,500. So it'd be good to get that at some stage there. I just know we've got National Sports Loaded. He's currently live playing Volley Challenge 2012 2013 for the last time. He's also a big fan of my streams as well too. Yeah. So it seems like quite a few guys have your own channels and get involved and make your own videos quite regularly. Is that the same situation there for you, big mans? Do you have any YouTube videos that you do yourself? Nigeria will become the biggest country soon. They are climbing in terms of their population going on there, but they're not going to be topping India. India is going to be the new number one soon, overtaking China in just a couple of years' time. So that'll be a big hype moment for for the world because of China's one baby policy or two baby policy. It sort of might have stretched that out a bit, but got restrictions. Meanwhile, India, they can just carry on doing what they like, but for the most part, people are pretty sensible and have protection and have a bit more of knowledge these days on how to keep themselves safe if they so choose to. Yeah, I'm going to make some more videos. Okay, AFL related, I guess, since you got the AFL logo going on and all that. China got rid of that policy. So okay, yeah. So that was recently, but did they get rid of it completely, or did they just go from the one baby policy to the two baby policy instead? Yeah, okay. So up to 2 babies now, is it? Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, you don't really need any more than 2, really. I mean, some people have 7, 8, 9, and it just get a bit crazy there. Don't want to overpopulate because, 7.8 billion people on this planet seems like a lot of people. At some stage, we're going to be in the tens of billions, and then we sort of run out of food resources and all that. And then the end of the world will come before you know it. Who was the other person in the chat? It might actually be myself, because quite often when there's no one else in the stream there, it usually just says one person on live when there's no one else that ever gets involved and chats at the time. I only sort of see people like yourself when it's up to 2. That's when there's actually someone else there. So I think you're the only one here at the moment there, big man. But if you think about it, that is a lot. Yeah, exactly. Okay, on that note, I think it's a good time to end off the stream there. So thank you for tuning in. And I have been doing these live streams every day for the last couple of weeks. So feel free to check me out tomorrow if you're interested. There'll be a few more streams than there was there today. So let's stop wasting my time. No, you're not wasting my time. I mean, you're the one that had to get going there because you have to go to sleep. So I'm just somewhat doing you a favour there in the end. All right. Thank you, big man. Appreciate it. See you tomorrow. Cheers.